Hello everybody and welcome to my kitchen, and this is the first in our Messy Church at Home for Easter activities, and hopefully you'll have received your Messy Church in a Bag activities and you'll have a bag with activity 1 written on, and inside you're going to have hopefully some chocolate and some cake cases, some mini eggs, some Rice Krispies and a couple of little decorations. So we're going to make our Easter nest. Just put that out of the way. First thing to do is to get your cake cases, and if you have a bun tin, pop them in a bun tin. If you haven't got a bun tin, don't worry, you can just put them in any cooking tray that you have. You'll have 6 little cases like this. I might not want to stay there at first. So that's all ready for our cake mixture. Just that. And then the chocolate we need to break up. So I've got a really large bowl. We probably don't need one quite that large. And I'm going to break up my chocolate and put it in my bowl. There are 2 different ways of melting the chocolate. You can either do it this way, which I'm going to use my microwave, or you can do it over a pan of hot water in a bowl. So if you're doing it with the water, what you need to do is just break up your chocolate the same, and then have a saucepan of water and put the bowl on top of the saucepan of water. But I'm going to put mine in my microwave, so I'll see you when it's melted in a minute. Right, so when using a microwave, always have a bit of supervision from an adult or an older brother or sister, because especially with chocolate, can really melt fast. So here is my melted chocolate now. You do need to keep an eye on it as you're doing it, so it doesn't overcook and burn, because that could happen. So next what we're going to do is put our Rice Krispies in. Just put them in. And then stir them up in the chocolate until they're all really nicely coated with chocolate. So there we go. You see that? All nicely coated. Now you have to act quite quick with this next bit, because the chocolate will be cooling down, and as it cools down it'll set. So it'll go hard. So we need to put some in each of our little cake cases, which is why it was important that we got them ready before we started. There we go. A good dollop in, because they're not going to get any bigger than this. You don't put them in the oven after this, we just let them set in the fridge. If you can fit them in your fridge. There we go. So, thank you very much to Sue for providing these ingredients for our cakes, and just enough to make 6 little cakes. So brilliant. So keep going until you've used all your mixture up, and then top up the ones that need topping up. Then if Mum lets you, you might get to lick out the bowl afterwards, which of course is chocolatey. Unless you stopped eating chocolate for Lent and it's not over yet, so that might be an issue. Right, so there we go. So we've got those. So now what we're going to do is open up our little mini eggs. I'll just show you these that I've made there. Open up this packet of mini eggs. And we're just going to put some the middle of each one. So how many in here? Let's have a look. I think we've probably got enough for 2 or 3 in each one. Let's have a see. You just plonk them in the middle and then push down. Oh, okay, so there's enough for 2 in each one, and then you've got 2 little chicks. You can decorate with, and there we go. And that's our Easter cakes made. So why do we use eggs as a symbol of at Easter time? So eggs look fairly lifeless when they start to hatch, before they start to hatch, don't they? And they could almost be resembling a stone. And of course the stone was what was in front of the tomb where they put Jesus. So sometimes we associate eggs with the stone in front of the tomb. But also you might want to think about what comes out of an egg. New life comes from an egg. And just as Jesus came back to life after 3 days in the tomb, an egg can produce a new chick or a new baby animal. So that's our Easter cakes made, and I'll see you again soon for another Easter activity. Goodbye for now.